Well, we're back. This is the October edition. My goodness, how time
Ay, ay,
flying.
ay.
I'm Ken Reel, CEO of the now greater Cape Ann Chamber of Commerce, and with me today again is
Susan Coviello, Executive Director of the North Shore Health Project and Cape Ann Plein Air. And I am the 2021 President of the greatest Cape Ann Chamber of Commerce.
love that. It's been another crazy busy month and so exciting and historic, frankly, for us. You know, now that Ipswich is officially merged in with us, and we are now known as the greater, by some the greatest Cape Ann Chamber. We had a terrific welcoming reception at True North Ale. What a wonderful business that is, and a pleasure getting to know Gary there and his family. And we had close to 100 people there, both Cape Ann members and many of our new Ipswich members and prospective members.
And
It was just a
prospective
really
members,
nice way.
Yep, and I think that's important to remember that so many of our events are free, open to the public. It's not members only. Sometimes there's an RSVP on the website, but the majority of what we do is free. And we certainly welcome prospective members who want to learn a little bit more about the chamber and to get to know some of the folks that work so hard to make the chamber what it is.
Yeah, and so that's what we're doing. We're focusing on this month and going forward. Again, Olivia Perez Odess is our new community relations director. It's her job to help with the integration of Ipswich, and we just met yesterday with town manager Tony Marino. Terrific guy. We have a board of selectmen meeting next week, and Rotary, and here we go. Ipswich is coming in. I've got a meeting with the superintendent of schools coming up, which I'm greatly looking forward to as we kick off our education work next week. Ipswich will be at the table.
Oh, that's great. Excellent.
Yeah, fantastic. Yeah, really looking forward to that.
That's great. Good.
So we had a fun business hour after hours also at Hammond Castle, and it's still.
I can't believe this was all in September. For anybody who are not with us everywhere we go, you'd be surprised. But I can't believe we crammed so much in September, and September's not over yet.
I know.
But Hammond Castle was so much fun.
It was fun, and it still surprises me how many people have never been there, and frankly, I think that's great. You know, that's one of the reasons we do these networking events is,
Sure.
Yes, we want people to get together and grow their contacts. We also want to show off these venues across Greater Cape Ann, and Hammond Castle is such a special place. And Linda and her team there have just done wonderful things with it. So, you know, kudos to her, and it was just a fun evening all around.
It really was. I loved it.
The thing that has us busy right now is one of the most important things that we do, and that's celebrating small business. That's really what chambers are all about, is helping out our business community, and small business makes up a majority of our business community. Certainly it does in Greater Cape Ann. More than 80% of our businesses are small businesses. And so we actually have we select a recipient in each of our 5 communities, and we celebrate in each of our 5 communities on subsequent days. And Susan, we had terrific celebrations on Monday and Tuesday of this week in Manchester, and yesterday we're in Rockport and celebrating in Manchester. It was Ken Davis, the Cape Ann Savings Bank, just a terrific gentleman, very community minded and oriented and giving back. And same thing in Rockport yesterday was Jay Smith of Smith Ace Hardware and Lumber. Again, tremendous business, and what he does for the community has been impactful and really valuable. And then we have Bob Gillis tonight, and there aren't many people on Cape Ann who don't know Bob. Recently retired from just a tremendous career at the bank, and that's going to be a standing room only, difficult to find a parking spot event at Lobsterland. So we'll get there early, and then we go into Essex tomorrow with Jimmy at Cape Ann Pizza, and Monday we'll be in Ipswich celebrating Alex Doyle of Conley. It's just a wonderful way to celebrate small business around the region.
It really is. And, you know, the process of having each community choose their own recipient every year, I think is an important one. It just shows how small local businesses impact their own community and what it means to a community to have such dedicated small business owners. So the receptions are really fun. This is the hardest non-work I've ever had to do and the most fun. And I need a clothing stipend. I'm going to talk to you about that later, but I just can't put on the same sports jacket every day and go stand in front of the cameras. So just so you know.
It's easy for guys because we just put on the blue blazer and we're good to go. Heaven forbid somebody actually spills or I spill something on it, then I'm in trouble.
That's right. That's right. It is such a wonderful week. And it's even more poignant this year after last year not celebrating at all because of COVID. It's so nice to be back in the routine and celebrating small local businesses that really the people who are honored really make this community tick.
Indeed. And as you are one, you and your husband, Bob, were awarded, what year was that? Do you recall?
1999.
That was terrific.
Nobody add up. Nope, I don't want anybody to do that.
We won't do any calculations, high level math here. But you know from firsthand how special an evening that is.
Amazing.
And yeah, it's just a wonderful week for us in the community. And also next week, we have our standard business after hours, and that's going to be a fun one as well. It's going to be at Cape Ann Museum, their new green off the First Rotary. Parking will be challenging. It is limited, and we're asking people to park at Cape Ann Museum on Pleasant Street, and then we'll have a shuttle that will go over to the green if you're not able to get there early. So that's going to be fun, showing off that new location. A lot of people haven't been there. We're going to do a ribbon cutting for them as well, which will be fun, and that'll be at 6 o'clock. And again, as you said, Susan, all of these events are at no charge.
Who's doing the shuttle for you?
That's a great question. I assume it's coordinated with the museum, but I don't know who's actually doing it.
Okay, great. That's wonderful. Looking forward to it.
And then let's talk about October. September's busy. October's as busy. Coming up the 13th of October, we do 2 big raffles a year. The one in the fall is called the $25,000 game. And we literally give away $25,000, 10,000 top prize, 5,000, 2,500, several 1,000, several $500 prizes, and 50/50 and door prizes. And we're going to do it live this year. We're doing it in person. We're going to be at the Elks. It is limited. If you are joining us, we need to know that because you have to make a registration. A ticket admits 2 to the event. So it's a wonderful way to support the chamber, and the odds are the best in the region, better than 1 in 50 in winning something. And it also includes a light dinner if you'd like to join us. So
just to reiterate, the ticket allows 2 people in, but you can't just show up. You have to pre-register. Because of COVID, we're trying to be very, very careful. So even though you've bought a ticket, you're not automatically into the reception. You have to reserve your spot through the chamber.
Right, exactly. Thank you. And the next day, we celebrate our businesswomen. We have a very strong businesswomen's division, and we do a luncheon every year in the fall. And this year it is going to feature Karen Hansen is with Engel & Volkers and done an amazing job with that agency and her work here and her giving back to the community, and including doing a lot of work with us. And it's just wonderful to be able to honor her and hear her story as to how she's been able to get through the pandemic and what she's done with her business and in her life. And that'll be at the Beauport Hotel. I think it starts at 11:30. And again, you can get tickets online at capeannchamber.com. And then on from there, we go into our networking event, which is later on that month. And I have to consult this. Actually, the details are TBD on that. We're still putting that together, but that's going to be later. And then the big last event for us this year is our fundraising event, and that's our annual auction, our Love Cape Ann auction, and that's November 10th. Again, we're going to do that in person. We'll be at the Beauport Hotel. We will certainly follow state and local, mask and COVID safety protocols, but right now we're planning on being there, and we'll have an auctioneer. Professional auctioneer coming in So he's going to be terrific. He's new for us, and we're really looking forward to having him there. We'll have over 30 live items and 60 silent, and also a lot online. It's going to be a wonderful evening, and you can start to register for that at capeannchamber.com as well.
It's so much fun. And if, for those of you who've come before, if you've never hosted a table, I think we're looking for a few table hosts.
We are.
Someone
Yeah.
who can bring in, I don't know if we're going to be seating 8 to a table or 10. I'm not sure what the rules are right now about that. But if you've seen how much fun some of the tables have had over the years and you want to host your own table and invite your friends to come, please, again, reach out to the chamber, either Carrie or Ken, about that.
Thank you. And so let's end this with the finale, and that is the biggest event for the region in October, Cape Ann Plein Air. And Susan, you're our executive director. I'm on the board. It's not a chamber event, but the chamber is very involved with this event, helped to create it. And Susan, it's a pleasure working with you and the team to put this together. What's going on this year?
Thank you. Well, we're so excited. In less than 2 weeks, we have 35 artists arriving, most of them from all over the country, as far as Arizona, California, Illinois, Texas, all over the place. They are coming and staying with host families on Cape Ann, staying for 11 days, painting all over the 4 Cape Ann communities of Rockport, Manchester, Gloucester, and Essex. There are evening events every night. There are dinners. You can meet the artist. You can watch an artist paint at a different restaurant every night, which is going to be really fun. We have a special nocturne night. The artists are all going to be down on Bearskin Neck on that Thursday, the 7th of October. I'm jumping around a little bit. On Tuesday at the new Cape Ann Green Space, not so new now, but I still consider it the new Cape Ann Museum Green Space. The artists will be painting, and they'll be joined by some students painting along together. You can watch them paint. They're going to do a quick couple of hour paint, and then you can actually buy the paintings right off the easels that day if you'd like. That's at Cape Ann Museum. On Saturday, of course, is our gala. So we are going to have 175 paintings from all 35 artists displayed for judging as well as for sale. And we're having it this year at the Glenn T. MacLeod Cape Ann Museum, the Cape Ann YMCA, the new one up at Gloucester Crossing. We're so excited about the collaboration with the Y. This is the first social event that they'll be hosting for us. We're really looking forward to it. They're actually closing the gym from Friday afternoon through Monday for us. The Y will still be open. It's closing early on Saturday, but otherwise the Y is open. The art will be free on display to see on Sunday and Monday, but Saturday night is the gala. We are selling tickets online right now. It's $150 to the premiere party, where you get an open bar and you get to see the art up close and personal with just a few people. And then starting at 6:30, for $100 a ticket, you can come and buy art. And you need to buy a ticket. It is a ticketed event. If you choose to buy a painting, the price of the painting is reduced by your ticket price. So $100 will come off the price of the painting. We're so excited about that. The gala is always a sellout, so I hope people will get their tickets soon. And then Monday, of course, is the now infamous quick draw. We have it all over the 4 Cape Ann communities. I don't think we've ever done it in Gloucester. From 9 to 11, 125 artists will be painting Maritime Gloucester. They have 2 hours to complete a painting and frame it and get it back on their easels and into a spot where they will also be judged, and there'll be prizes given. That event, and the paintings are also on sale that day. That event is free and open to the public. We're going to have a great food truck. We have Melt grilled cheese, gourmet grilled cheese coming down to do the food for us, and we're really excited about that. So it's an incredible week to celebrate the creative economy, celebrate the artists on Cape Ann. We're so grateful to all of our many sponsors. Please go online, but look at the website, follow us on Facebook, Cape Ann Plein Air, and also on Instagram. We have wonderful local collaborations and sponsorships with businesses, local businesses, big businesses, the housing hosts are wonderful. Restaurants are hosting dinners every night. So it's really a wonderful week of just celebrating art and the art of plein air painting on Cape Ann.
Thank you, Susan.
I'm excited. Can you
That was
tell?
awesome. I really can't add. I guess I would just say from my perspective, the gala it's an awe-inspiring experience because this area in which we live is just incredibly beautiful, and to see it depicted in 35 different styles from all 4 communities in different light and different scene content is truly amazing. And
Yeah.
I remember the first time I saw it, it's like I couldn't believe how beautiful it was. And so it's just a pleasure and an honor, frankly, to be part of this event and to show off Cape Ann in this way and to draw back to our heritage in the birthplace of plein air American painting and celebrate our current cultural community, like you say, our current creative economy.
Absolutely.
And
while it is a juried event and people from all over the world apply, this year we have 6 local artists painting with us, including Dan DeLuise, John Caggiano, Susan Lin, and others who are in the North Shore area. So it just shows you how strong our creative presence is in the world of plein air painting, because people apply. We have 300 people apply from all over the world, and we pick 35. Oh, it is a juror picks 35, and when they are 6 of them are Massachusetts artists. It just makes you stop and think about how fortunate we are.
Yeah, that's a great point. And so here we go.
Go to the website, www.capeannpleinair.com to buy tickets.
Here, thank you, Susan. That was awesome. And we're going to do this again. We'll have a special feature on this with another podcast. And I think we're going to wrap it there. It's been a big update, and we have another big month in front of us. But it's just terrific working with you, and everything that we're seeing here in the community. It's really a pleasure working with everybody, and we thank you again for joining us today. And we're looking forward to see you soon, and wish you that you're safe out there as we continue to get through these changing, challenging times. See you soon. Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you. Bye, everybody.
Bye.